See if I can get this all right. See if I can get this all right. Oh, we got to mute that. That's not working. So let's see here. Um, ah, Steeler fans being a little tough this being a Steeler fan is a little tough this year. I'm trying to see why my chat is not popping up. And why is this not popping up? I don't know. I'm not gonna worry about it tonight. This is a little weird though. Yeah. My chat window's not working at all. That's a little weird. Thought I had all the bugs worked out, but I guess I don't. But anyway, you haven't put a video out lately, have you? I haven't seen one. See, this does not allow you to pop out the chat. Oh, good, because I like your stuff that you put out before. It was good. So let me see here now, and I'll shrink that. And like if I put this scene up here, huh? Nope, that doesn't work. Hmm. Let's see here. Yeah, I think the paint fumes got to me. I was painting with some True Color. Didn't think much about it, but now the chest hurts all up in here. I ordered a spray booth, so lesson learned. Why is this not showing the chat? And it's not. This is weird. Hmm. Really weird. Let me get some. Oh, what happened to all the rest of my cameras? There they go. Yeah, see, that shouldn't be there. And scene 3, that shouldn't be there. Oh, yeah. Well, I can understand that. I was brush painting too, but I wanted these. I'm repainting these Pennsylvania Merrimans. And you can't see unless I switch it back. Duh. These Pennsylvania Merrimans to the Blue Comet. And that's just the base. Well, the first coat after the primer, but one car done, and I about died in here. Had to open the door, the windows. I didn't realize it was acetone based paint either. I thought it was acrylic. But let me get some trains started on there. Okay. Whoa, that's not good. Nice that it happened right in front of the. Nice that that happened right in front of the camera. Yeah, right. Only when I go live. But no, I think I left that switch thrown, or there was a piece of that uh, flocking there in the switch. Oh well, so enjoy that for a minute while I try to figure out something. And I can. I wish I could figure out how to put both screens on at the same time, like that one and that one. But let's shrink this down. That don't work for me. Yeah, that works much better that way. But yesterday I figured out how to get the chat to pop up in the screen, and then now for some reason it is not doing it again. Oh, I know what I could do, I think. Hmm. This is not working. Okay, there it is. Copy. Let's make this down here. Make this here. Leave this over here. And now I should be able to do this. Let me see here. $20, okay. And, and. All right, let's see here. Nope. Why? Okay. And that's not working again. See? Um, hmm. Wow. Really? Ah, there it goes. See? I got it back. So I gotta learn to take that. Move that down there. And there we go. And then same with this one. Just put it. Got it back. And then this one. I ain't no techie either. This took tons of watching YouTube, and Rick called. I called Rick yesterday. Well, he called me. I gave him my number. This existing chat overlay only. And then drag that down further out of the corner. Say okay. So yeah, now I can pop chats in and out of there, and that's a good thing. So I'm all set up again. The audio sound good to you? Hopefully the audio hasn't changed since Rick set it up. And I still have to get used to a 10-second delay between what I say and when you actually hear it or see it. He said that will come in time. I'm going to install a new Tsunami 2200 in this Blue Comet IHC because although it has a decoder in it, must be an older one and it sounds like crap. Oh, man. So, Rail Artist, where are you from again? Oh, that's the top chat. We gotta get that to live chat. So, oh boy. So that's a good view. I like that camera on there. This camera I'm not so happy with. Doesn't have the, what do you want to call it? The clarity, the resolution. And I don't know that I can change it. It's supposed to be a 1080p, but Parkersburg, West Virginia, you're not so far away from me. Yeah, that's something I'll have to look into when I'm not live streaming is uh, how to adjust that camera's resolution if it's possible. Oh, yeah, that resolution sucks. Boy, I can just jump on a raft. See, there's a camera over there closer to me. I'm over here, and that gives you that view straight down the tracks. And then that other camera, which I just moved, is on the opposite end of the layout. I just moved it on top of the mountains there, facing me. Uh, I should move it slightly to the left a little. And And that's a little better. Ah. And see, there's no way in here. And I don't know how I would bring up the camera settings themselves. Like I I can blow this up. But that doesn't work either. Hmm. Yeah, this is supposed to be a 1080p camera. Yeah, see, I'm getting that flicker there, and none of that makes sense to me. Oh boy. And see, that tells me that's not allowed. Huh. Yeah, I think I just gotta splurge on another camera. This is ridiculous. I don't know. This camera here is much better though. I think a while back I had asked you, oh, you're not even there anymore. Go back to steel mill modeling. How are you doing? I'm just watching some trains and trying to work a few bugs out. Trying to figure out how I get trying to figure out how I get two screens, two different screens on this at the same time, but I still haven't figured it out. Yeah, I'm trying to enjoy it. Chest is hurting a little bit. Was trying to airbrush some stuff yesterday, and little did I know the paint I was using was acetone based, so got a little bit of discomfort from that. Rail artist was in here for a while, but it appears he popped back out. Oh, hey Rick, what's going on? I had a hard time getting that to work again. Forgot that I had to open the YouTube page first and copy the chat overlay URL from there. But oh, yeah. Oh, okay. No, you do what you gotta do. No, it hurts up through here. It hurts to even touch on it. So I know it's not the heart down inside. It's from breathing those fumes in. Stupid me, like I said, I didn't realize that this paint was acetone based. And then especially when I went to clean it out, I'm just like spraying the gun out with the oh, what a mess. But I got a paint booth coming tomorrow from Amazon, so I'll vent that out the window. And I've lesson learned. That's all I can say. Boy, does that look like there's one hell of a kink in the rail, but it's not actually a kink in the rail there. It's weird. Huh. Anyway. Oh, I absolutely will. In fact, hey Rick, how did I put a post on my page for people to come join. Are you live right now? I'm gonna see if I can pull this page up for you. La, la, la. Hmm. Sound keeps cutting in and out. I don't know why it would be. Here we go again, Rick. Oh, okay, I got you. He's saying the sound's cutting in and out. So I guess what you were telling me yesterday was I had to put. Ah. Rick, how was I showing you that screen yesterday? I don't know. I'm just sitting here wasting time. If somebody else comes on, I'd be glad to jump off. If somebody who's coming on at 9. Here it goes. Never mind, Rick. I just put that in there. That's the paint booth that I got coming up. Oh, man. Where'd it go? Now, see that pop-up's not working again. Clear. See, the overlay's not working again. I can't get rid of it. Oh, okay. You got the same one. Do you like it, Rick? Because I have that window right there, sitting right above my desk that I could vent that out of. How do I get that overlay? Copy. Now I got to go back in here to this chat overlay. All right. See you later, guy. All right. Now it's working again. Oh, is the mic working fine for you guys now? And I'll wait 10 seconds for the answer. Oh, this is going to drive me nuts. I feel like I'm talking to myself because it takes so long for you guys to see it and hear it and reply. Oh, I want to get another camera too for above the desk so I can actually film stuff like putting these decoders and stuff in, doing some of the paintings, doing some of the building. Uh, oh. So, I don't know. But you didn't answer me, Rick. Is the sound better again? It might have been going in and out because I was actually walking in the other room to check that track before. I don't know. Hmm. And since you use OBS, how would I go about putting more than one screen, like split screening that and having myself, yeah, thank you, and uh, myself on one side and the train on the other side, or vice versa? How would I go about doing that in OBS? I still haven't figured that out. But hey, I will give you some thank you for that referral to that British guy. I watched a ton of his videos last night. He actually quit his job. Crazy guy. But anyway, yeah, that guy is super helpful. But I didn't think about it till again now when I'm just online streaming here to look up how to do two screens at once in OBS. Unless, let me see here. Video capture device. What if I put add existing one? Oh, that puts me back into it. Nope. Delete that. Have oh, then shrink the webcam. Okay, so basically like this. Video capture device. This. Ah. Ha! Thank you. Oh, that's so much better. And then I should be able just to move this around, right? Make this bigger. Yeah, that is shrink this and then move it anywhere, like up there where it won't matter. Hey, well, thank you again, Rick. See, like I said, if I had my son over here, this is awesome then. That's good. That is awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. If you hold the Alt key, uh, I'm doing something wrong, Rick. Yeah, I don't know. Hold the Alt key. Oh, look at that. He's live. Preparing structures. Hmm. How many people we got in here now? Just me and you. Well, that's cool. So you said in your chat, I get rid of that. If you hold the Alt key and Okay. Select that. Like that. Hmm. Oh boy, learning process. But I'm glad I got somebody like you to help. Heath was pretty much like, at one point, like, live with it. You gotta live with it. But, you know, I don't know. So if I do that same thing, I'd have to do that same thing to this screen where I add video capture device, add existing. Okay. And then slide it up. Boom. Good. Yeah, I didn't have to. Oh, okay. Right around your head. Then you can make your face. I want my face being big. That's funny. Ah, you're saying like that. I got you now. Oh, look, he's learning, he's learning, he's learning. Oh my goodness. Oh, look at that. Go back and do that on the other screen so I could. No, no, come on. Good. So that scene should be set up. That scene should be set up. And this one needs to be moved up. There you go. Rick, once again, you are a miracle worker. And who says you can't teach an old dog? That is crazy. He was saying that there is so much. That British guy was saying that there is so much crazy stuff that you can do in OBS, even with the sound. And it's. I'm gonna have to watch a lot of his videos and take some notes. And that should take. Yep, and I cleared that away. Oh God, yeah. I think I watched something yesterday on the nested scenes. I'm like, freaking amazing, freaking amazing. But where I'm getting confused is I've used YouTube's own thing before, and it was just basically straightforward one camera, the same way as when I joined somebody's StreamYard chat, one camera straight in front of it, boom, no problem. It's in this OBS where you can change scenes and I was just getting lost. Oh man. So did you open that box with that train and you're seeing everything? I mean, it's got mountain paper and everything in it. That's what I believe is an old CSX. I forget how many year anniversary set is what that came from, straight from Lifelike. Um, the only thing I seen missing out of it at all was the power pack. But you'd be probably better off getting her one of those MRCs, um, or whatnot. Oh yeah, go open it up and take a look around in there. When I'm sure she's your niece, so she doesn't live there, but take a look in there. You just need to add a power pack. I'd probably just add one of the MRCs to it. Um, I don't know how old she is. Maybe you don't want to use that steel track and want to get her some nickel silver, either Bachman or Atlas track. I mean, if the track keeps coming apart, I know that was one of the frustrating things when I first started out with model railroading. Just on a board without it being nailed down, with the old lifelike grass paper. The tracks, as the train's going around, the tracks coming apart. Not to mention those steel tracks will rust. But it is what it is. Hey, it's yeah, your Tyco, your old Tyco power pack will work as long as the power pack works. There's no difference. Just I guess the old Tyco ones had metal cases. I have a couple of those around. In fact, I got some really old ones laying around here. I probably have one of them old lifelike ones in a box somewhere. But I wanted to get it out to you. Yeah, the only thing I've ever taken out of that box at all is I took the loco up, looked at it while it was in the box. Hey Heath, hi. Look how much I'm learning. So I'm watching with the sound off. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, Heath, look at that. Yeah, so I am right back here actually. Oh, I am so happy, man. I've gotten all my grandkids that wanted them. Some of them didn't want it, but I've got them all trains. The youngest one, uh, little Kian, he loves trains. He's 5 years old. He can work my Protege Elite DCC controller as far as putting his loco number in, headlight volume, headlight direction and sound and bell. I won't teach him all the other bells and whistles yet. He's 5, but he loves it. He actually usually sits over in the corner furthest over there, and he was actually supposed to come tonight. He'd be in the camera shot right now. But yeah, let me switch the scene again. So Heath is watching. Boy, did you buy 3 train cars today? Heath, have you got into airbrushing yet? So I don't know. Like I said, I want to add some more cameras. I need some more like 10-foot USB extenders so I can plug them into this. As I ran out of USBs on the computer, plug them into this hub, and I'll be able to have more scenes. Now, what would be neat, I see how I clicked on that. If I just clicked on it and they switch places, that would be cool. Clear that chat. Heath, do you still have the volume off? Because I wanted to show you something. The light on there. Oh, the lighting just changes it all by itself, eh? Oh, I got you. Cool. Yeah, I was wondering why when I put that up there it got darker. That's crazy. Trying to figure out which camera I had there. Heath, I wish I knew if you were actually listening or not because I wanted to ask you if you were going to do another giveaway this Christmas. If so, I wanted to help out again. Hi, Bernard. How you doing? I just got Rick in here helping me work out some bugs. Heath dropped in to heckle me and just trying to have some fun. That's all. I guess Heath does actually have his voice off and wants to watch us our lips move. Are you going to do another? So if you got your sound off, Heath, hopefully you'll read that. It's time. Oh man. So yeah, I will text you that information later. I mean, it depends. Do you want it sent to you? You're fairly close. So is Ray. Um, I don't know if Heath doesn't have the time to do it. Who I should send it to? Who's going to be in charge of sending it back out? Who's doing the drawing? There's so many variables there. Oh, and if by the way, Rick, here got something hiding behind my computer here, just in case. Um, Heath, if you watch that train, you'll see a bunch of those cars you sent me on that freight train set there. These are cars I'm probably never going to do anything with. They didn't fit in that box, or I would have probably just stuck them in there. But let me. There's a tank car, a stock car, another stock car, box car, another stock car, and a two-bay hopper. So more stuff to give to kids if they want it. Oh, I still have like two of the kits. Just send it to you. All right. Well, I already have your address, so that'd be really simple to do. Um, yeah. So my check, I got paid today. My check should clear hopefully by tomorrow, and I will turn around and order from Train World or Model Trains. You know what? In fact, I can probably save some money. Get it from Iron Planet with Heath code. Um, Wherever I can get it the cheapest with the shipping, and I'll send it down to you. And not a problem. Hello, Ron. How you doing? Thanks for stopping in here. Hmm. Anyway, go back to watching some more trains instead of me looking around. Oh, that's another thing. It'd be nice. You know, like I said, I'm gonna watch more of that guy's videos. That'd be a nice railroad. Gotta go. Go ahead. Take care of her, man. Absolutely. She's number one in this world. You have a good night. All right, Rick. You have a good night too. So Yeah, Rick put me on to a guy that teaches a lot of OBS stuff and just basically general streaming stuff. I guess he's based over in the UK. I've come a long way in 2 days with being able to do this. Rick helped me figure out the picture in picture here, but I got the chat up in the screen, and it was a lot easier than what you had said, Heath, because it's basically now with this OBS version 28, I just have to open the YouTube studio up after I've started the, 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 the video in the background, preparing the video, and copy the URL from the live chat, and then paste it in there, and boom, done. And you get all really simple stuff. Oh, so I believe BNSF is on. Is he still on? Let me check. Turn the volume down, Frank, or you'll get feedback. Things you gotta learn here. Descriptions. Heath, that is a nice micro change. I didn't. You put that up 4 hours ago. I didn't see it yet. Hmm. Ugh.
I don't know why. It's always got this little fuzzy thing going on. I try and get it out. Like if I move,
Cook it. Hey,
yeah, and it's not doing it now.
how you doing? I didn't even know. I was looking down at
Oh, of course.
the other stream that's going on, and didn't see you come in. Welcome, welcome. I've been the last few streams that I put up. I've just basically been learning stuff. So see, learned how to do that, and picture in picture, and I gotta get some better cameras. Well, this camera there is okay, but that camera kind of sucks. It's supposed to be 1080p, but it sucks. Yeah, I know you just got here. I looked up and seen you in the chat there. Oh. So what else is new, guys? I am using OBS, which it's the version 28. It's the newer one. Surprised Rick with a couple of the things that were available on it. Made it much easier to put the chat in. on the screen, and I'm actually gaining the hang of it. Wait, he was warning me. He says, wait till you get groups in. What was the other thing he said? Um, Nesting. I'm like, oh God, I don't even want to think about it yet. I'm still catching the hang of all this. Yeah, that's what he had put up earlier. I'm like, phew. Yeah, I just learned the picture in picture tonight, actually. And basically, all I was doing was going into the, like, pick one of the scenes, any of the scenes, whatever, and add a source, pick one of the other video sources that you already have, and add it to this scene, and then it'll take the whole screen up, shrink it to a corner, whatever, hold Alt in and really shrink it in. It's pretty cool, the stuff I'm learning the last couple of days. Like I said, I have a son who's got an associate's degree in business and a bachelor's degree in IT kind of techie stuff. But trying to get him to come over here and do this stuff and show me is, well, I've been trying for months. And I finally said, heck with it, I'm going to learn it myself and just ask you guys. So, yeah, maybe sometime we could stream together. I can show you. I'm not the expert. Rick or Heath would probably be the expert. Although Heath had told me yesterday how to put that chat in, but when I looked up where he told me, and he said you got to follow directions, careful. I, I was like, shook my head. There's no way. So I started YouTubing, and I found the guy. Thanks. I found the guy that actually said there was a simpler way now with version 28. So I think all my trains are running. So another little update: the Broadway Limited set that I have, beautiful set, A and B units. I love how that stuff's mirrored backwards. But it started speeding up and slowing down and speeding up and slowing down all by itself. I mean, it would go around 20 times fine, and then it would slow down for 10, 15 feet, then speed up, and that's all without touching the speed steps. Then yesterday, it finally just stopped. It sat there. You could blow the horn, ring the bell. If you try to speed it up, the what do you call it now, Frank? The prime mover would ramp up, but it would just sit there and the headlight would flash. And if you turned the speed all the way down, the cab light would come on. It would do everything but move. So thank God I had registered it with Broadway Limited on their website. They're actually sending me a new decoder and a new motor for it. So that's good. This is unpowered. Man, is that heavy for being unpowered. Oh. Go back to the other view there. See, now that camera there is much better. Than the other camera, but I haven't been able to find this camera that's there. And why is it? Actually, that camera. I was wondering why there's no train coming on it. It's frozen for some reason. Huh. Was working earlier. Don't know what happened to that camera. It's funny, it says it's recording, but it is not. Well, it says it's got power, but it's not doing anything. Do you guys all have technical issues with these stupid streams? Delete. Yes. Add. Video capture device. Okay. Ah, we got it back. Now I lost me. Ha! Delete. Yes. Add back. Video capture device. Use existing. That one. Okay. Hold the Alt button in. Boom. So show a view of the abyss, Frank. That's funny. That Rick come on yesterday. He had no video. He had no video whatsoever. Oh man. And that's unfortunately Rick's not in here to laugh at it anymore. But that's yeah, that's funny. But I guess you didn't see me which buttons I was pushing on there to put picture in picture, but you see I had to totally restart this camera and Heath's not in here anymore either. Most of those cars Heath had laying around, if you remember back, he's had a bunch of P&R cars. They were kits. I had to put them together. This view would be much better if it had a clearer picture. So I'm going to lift this camera up here for a second. Let me show you a little bit around that layout. So we got the wall. You can see the welder in there in the building. Yeah, I like kits too. With the exception of the fact that you weren't in earlier. I said that I almost killed myself, I believe. Um, I'm repainting some of these Harriman these Pennsylvania Harriman cars. These are the old cheap roundhouse. Come apart. I had already put lighting in them, but and weights. But I got a new Blue Comet Loco, New Jersey Central, DCC, and all that. And but what Broadway limit and then one for the cars for that is ridiculous. I mean, you could buy another Loco for a price of a passenger car. So oh, I thought maybe I had a derailment. Nope. So I started repainting these to that color. I still got to put the cream stripe on and the lettering and all that. But what I didn't realize at the time was that the True Color paints were actually acetone, and I'm sitting here spraying in here with those and started feeling a little dizzy, lightheaded. Opened the outdoor that goes to the outside. Boy, is it dark out there. Um, and the windows, but it wasn't helping. And now I have some pain up here. It just hurts to breathe and hurts to touch. So I ordered a paint booth. It's coming tomorrow. It'll be here tomorrow. But until then, that project's waiting. I will never do that again. That's a lesson learned. I want to add some more cameras on there though, so I can follow that stuff around. What, you getting much snow up there? Have you getting much snow up there? Because all we got was a dusting here. So no, I didn't call about the be. I didn't call them. I sent them an email. They answered me promptly back the next day, um, and said we're sorry about the problem you're having with your loco, and you can send it in and we will service it, or we can send you a new decoder as well as a new motor. And I chose the later because I like to tinker myself. Oh, a little further east and you'd be hammered with snow. Oh yeah, the True Color paint went on really nice and really nice and smooth. I have my PSI at about 28 with a medium-ish tip, and it seemed to go on pretty well. But I washed all these down with soap and water, and then let them dry, and then basically I was holding it from inside the car like this while I was painting it with no spray booth or anything else. So, yeah, that paint's very well. It says it's. I think it says it's sprayable right on it. Oh, 2 feet of snow. Jeez. Oh, I gotta learn to pull that back down too. So see, I when I get off of work, if it's a rainy day, as I work in a cemetery. I work for a church, and two churches basically. One church is cemetery, another church I work for the church, doing all their maintenance and whatnot. Yeah, they moved it to Detroit, so you always have that morning stream, and I try to get in there and watch it, but it's always right during work. There's been times where it's raining and I'm at work and I'll sit there and watch it. 25 and nice results, yeah, yeah. Buffalo expecting 4 feet. I, I believe, what was it, 1977 or 78, somewhere in there, Buffalo had 7 feet. And it was just a few years ago when they had a lot of snow, where I guess it was 3 feet or something, that roofs were collapsing up there. So I could not imagine 7 feet back when that happened. That would just be nuts. I mean, at 4 feet, my wife would step out the door and all you'd see was her head. That was that, you know, that's nuts. 78. Okay, yeah, that's nuts. No, like I said, I met you at Strasbourg, and oh, that was fun. Except for I almost gagged on that wine and that cheese. Ugh. But I like your stream. It's just I don't have that kind of that time of day, and unfortunately, this is mainly my time of the day to do stuff, and it's usually when other people are streaming. So I try like I'm not good with names. Uh, Cousin Vinny's on right now with Grandpa Rails, and normally I'd be watching him, but I started this tonight, so I'm just staying here. Terrible wine. Oh my God, was it terrible? Oh, horrible. The cheese wasn't all that much better. So I guess just a little while ago, they had another Steam loco come up there. The uh, I forget, but I missed it. I would have drove all the way back out there to see it. It was Streamlined. What the heck was the name of it? You guys know what the name of it was? Did you catch it? So, was it Southern Pacific? No. What the heck was it? Oh, but I hope we do another one. I know they have a meet and greet coming up in the spring, but it's clear out west in Denver. There's no way in heck although I'd love to go because I have a friend out in Denver who I haven't seen in about a year since he moved away from Pittsburgh. There's just no way I can finance that trip. Norfolk and Western, yes, man, I want to kick myself in the butt for missing that. Yeah, I want to kick myself in the butt. It was at Strasbourg, Ron. Oh, Heath's back in. Yes, Heath. Those are the PNR cars. Some of the ones you sent me. I still have a few over there that I have to build. But yes, you finally get to see some of the ones you sent me. Yeah, uh, man, that would have been nice to see more than just the Strasbourg locomotive in running condition up there. Uh, like I said, even if everything was off the schedule financially, I can't see making a trip all the way to Colorado. And Heath, just the Amtrak fees to Maryland and the PA, they ain't nothing compared to what it's going to cost to go to Colorado. I was pricing it as I wanted to do a trip out west and take the Amtrak train. I was going to get a sleeper car and go out west and go through the Rockies and whatnot. And once I seen the price, I was like, crap, I could take the family on a regular vacation and drive somewhere for that. Well, take lots of pictures, Ron, and post them up because I'll watch them online, but there's no way in heck. And Sparky's he's out of his mind how many times he travels for these things. But Heath, your mini print is on the way here to me. I can't wait to paint it up. Amherst, where is where is Amherst? As I heard about it, but where exactly is Amherst? Maybe I'll make it. I was trying to get a ride to Maryland, but because I just don't want it with my yeah. Yeah, it does not make sense at all. And you wonder why the railroads. $1,200. Is that coach, Ron? Is that coach? Springfield, Massachusetts. Yeah, it's probably another one. It's uh, maybe, maybe because I've always wanted to see. Is it close to Boston? Because I've always wanted to see Boston. See, sleeper. Oh, that's nice because I couldn't imagine traveling that far by coast by coach. Oh, I think you got to go from Philly into Chicago, right? And then, I mean, there's a bunch of stops, but that would probably be your switching trains probably in Chicago. Hmm. Oh, I bet it's a cheap trip. I wonder now from Pittsburgh, I'd probably have to go into Philly and then it would go up to there. Wonder if I'd have to switch trains or yeah, I'd probably have to switch trains. And Massachusetts is kind of expensive. I had a buddy of mine go up there. He was working for Rite Aid and doing all the IT stuff for them, and they were sending him all over Kentucky, Massachusetts. He said he couldn't believe the price of a glass of orange juice in Massachusetts. I forget what he said it was. It was years ago, but I was like, wow. Oh, but you know what, Heath? I've always wanted to see New York too, so maybe you should put one together in New York. Never been to New York, so if my wife's come with me, it's a doable drive because I have restless leg syndrome. So sitting in one position for any length of time, my legs just start going nuts. That's why I didn't want to drive to Maryland Timonium by myself. And I was willing to pay somebody's gas to take me there, but nobody was going through here. So, or at least they didn't say they were. But I'm sure she wants to see New York too. So if there was something there, she would probably share the driving with me. Wow, 6 people in the chat. It's a record. Hey, I appreciate it, guys. Just don't drive to New York City. Yeah. Are you guys driving up to you and your wife driving up there, or see that's half the experience. I think is trying to drive through New York City. It'll make you never want to do it again. I think. Cool. 13 hours. Oof. Jeez. Mm-mm-mm. Ugh. Well, I don't know, Heath. I have never been in New York City. I mean, I've seen traffic on the TV and stuff like that. And when I was in LA, it was in the middle of the night, so traffic wasn't too bad. 13 hours transfer in Philadelphia. Is that that would be correct, right? Well, I'd surely get some sleep. I'll tell you that. 45 minutes for you. Timonium wasn't too bad for me because it was like a 4 hour, 15-minute drive. It really wasn't. I mean, that wasn't bad at all for me. And they don't have a train show other than those Greenberg ones. They don't have. I mean, they have Castle Shannon Volunteer Fire Department, which is really good for deals. You don't have the big, giant commercial vendors in there, retailers in there. It's all private people. But Greenberg's the only real show around here, so it's not like you could do it. Washington D.C. Because I was going to take a trip to Washington, and it actually had me switching in Philly and then going down to Washington. So I guess the Pittsburgh one goes straight from Pittsburgh to Washington D.C. Crazy, crazy. But hey, there's really no show here and big enough that it would draw people from, you know, and other than that, we don't have any big railroad museums here either. I mean, up until a few years ago, you could have went and seen Pittsburgh and Lake Erie's whole car works and all that stuff, but they tore it all down. It's just a field. And I'd have to look back up here in the chat. When was Amherst? January. That's in January. 4 hour drive. I wish I could do those. I can do those all day long. Yeah, if you guys were watching those locos go around on my set there, one of them's actually an Intermountain that used to be Santa Fe, and people say, "Why would I ruin that?" It was an Intermountain. What used to be Santa Fe. I sent the shells down to Florida. I took some Athearn shells and put them on there, put the windows and all that stuff in them, and they'll fit right on. Just because I wanted them switched to PRR, Pennsylvania, and the other one's a Bachman newer one that I switched over to PRR. It was not DCC. I put a Tsunami 2 in that one. Who's all over there? Hot Rod, Rodney. Hardy's over there. Gold Hill River. Dave BNNS. Yeah. So is this your sidetrack Sunday this week, Heath, or whose is it? Hmm. Week before the Super Bowl. Yeah, I think Jason had to do 2 weeks in a row. I think he did last week's, did he not? Because somebody had covered for him. I'm not sure. Hello, Randall. Thank you for stopping in here. We're just doing some meaningless chat and watching some of my trains. I think this is the most watch hours that I've ever had. Oh, that's fine. So the next thing, Heath, I gotta learn how to do, since I know how to do picture in picture, I know how to switch between scenes. I know how to pop that stuff up. It could be, yeah. I mean, I don't, you know, Vinny's on right now, so I don't really want to be stepping on Vinny. Not that I could compare to him as far as subscribers or anything, but yeah, I guess I'll find a niche. I wouldn't mind 8 p.m. on Fridays though. Uh oh, we had a major malfunction. Something overloaded. I'll be right back. Well, that's crazy. Something's tripping the circuit breaker. Well, how did that switch? I had a turnout switch all by itself. And that's why the train stopped. That's oh boy. Oh, well, like I said, my paint booth will be here tomorrow, so maybe I'll record some of this um, painting that I'm doing. As I have the roof and the undercarriage already primed. I'll do show some of the airbrushing I'm doing. For being cheap little roundhouse cars, they're getting a complete overhaul, wheels and couplers and weights and lights, and I can't find interiors for them. So I may be getting a 3D printer for Christmas. Hopefully I can take and get one of those programs somewhere where I can print out some kind of interior for it, even if it's for another train, and trim it down to make it fit. I don't know. Let's go back to them. Cool. Jason's doing it. Wonder what he's got up his sleeve this weekend. Last I heard, oh, just a little update, guys. Last I heard from Tom, he is still not feeling good. I don't know if he'll be on this Monday or not. If he's not, I may take that time slot just for this coming Monday, because he usually doesn't get anybody to cover for him. Already got it, buddy. Arms. Oh my goodness. I hope he has arms up his sleeves. Oh. Uh, I'm not sure. He didn't really get into it. I mean, I know he put that announcement up last week that he wasn't going to do a live stream because he was feeling like crap. I'm hoping it's not the COVID bug. I hope it's just a, bad case of the sniffles or whatever. But I'm hoping the guy pulls through here. So, from what he told me, he was doing horrible in the middle of this week. I had asked him how if he was doing any better, but I'll reach out to him again on Sunday, see how he's feeling, and if he can't come on Sunday, well, I can't play the fifth overture for you. I can't show you an end scene like him, but we can loaf and jag around and all that. And you can look at my Cheez-Its instead of Doritos. What is that? It's in the corner. Oh, it's a level. Exa- e- e- exactly. Uh, I gotta start easing back off of Heath though. I give it to him a little too hard. Sometimes I think I'm pissing him off. Uh, yeah, that probably didn't help. Because it seems like, he was back for a week and then he got sick. So hmm. Well, Vinny already went off. That was a short one for him. Very short hanging with the Cuz. Huh. Never heard of Vinny. I don't know. He's some guy out west. BNSF 6969. BNSF 6951. Sorry. Did anybody pick up the deer? Oh, who else? Holy crap, Jason's in the house. Jason, Jason, Jason. I'm starting to get it together here, Jace. Rick was here for a while, but he had to put his kids down. Or put them to bed. I shouldn't put them down. That's your ears are burning. I don't remember. Did anybody mention? Oh yeah, we talked about who was streaming this weekend. That's your second week in a row, I believe. Oh, the other view. Oh, yeah, that one. What the heck's moving around? Yeah, my chair's back here on the other side of there. Oh, how you doing? Oh, oh. Well, we knew something was up your sleeves, but we weren't sure. Heath was pretty sure it was some arms. So this let me see if I pull that up again. Oh, where's it at? Orders. This is the spray booth I got coming tomorrow. Hopefully that will. Oh, don't want that. Want this back. Want this back. Oh, that's good. Oh boy. Yeah, so you guys that didn't know, I had used an airbrush with acrylics before, no problem. Little mess on the hands, a little messy, nothing. But since I've been repainting these passenger cars to the Blue Comet theme, I bought some paints from True Color. Had no idea that they were acetone based, and I'm sitting here spraying the car, and all of a sudden I can't breathe, and I'm getting dizzy, and the whole 9 yards. Had to open the door, and today the chest hurts up here. So yeah, spray booth coming tomorrow. That's, never do that again. Oh, switch scene. Go stand in your spray booth now. Tell me how you like that. Oh, it's cold, man. Oh my goodness. What's it saying? 26 degrees right now. That's without the wind. Oh, yeah. See you later, Randall. Both of you are nuts if you try to paint out there this time of year. Normally, I would probably paint outside too. I'd sit outside that door on the little porch and go ahead and paint. Just be upwind or wherever, away from where I'm painting. But yeah, and like I said, everything I'd done up to this point was with acrylics. Um, these paints seem to go on way smoother, way thinner than the acrylics. I may have to. You know what? I've never seen these in a set. Maybe there is a set, but I'm actually liking the way these go on compared to acrylic paints. Yeah, they can't paint. They're there's 34 there, 28. It's colder here without the windshield than it is with your windshield. Oh, and I guess Sunday during the Steeler game, it's supposed to be in the teens with the windshield. Yeah, I mean, I can't complain with it. That's my first experience with that. I've used Vallejo. I've used this model paint here. What's that one? That's Holman Green. I've used all kind of brands, but they were always acrylic based. But yeah, this stuff goes on so nice. No painting outside for you. Yeah, well, this True Color is acetone based, and I didn't, my sinuses are pretty plugged up anyway, but so I couldn't really smell the difference. Oh yeah, I've heard of Mission models. Yeah, uh, they're good paints too. Um, but again, you're painting on plastic, so I'd like to see how these come out. I'm gonna try that because I have some really fine airbrushes down here. I'm gonna try to do one of the figures I got coming from Mini Prints. Heath, I don't know where I'm gonna put your mini print at yet. I'll find someplace funny. I was telling Rick yesterday. He posed with that Christmas tree, which is cool and everything. I got that mini print coming too. I said, but you should have did two different poses. You should have posed with standing up with your hand slightly back towards you, behind you. I said I had the perfect place to put you up by my logging company. You could have been protecting one of the trees. He got a kick out of that one. Yeah, I just been using the Rust-Oleum Automotive Primer. But yeah, Jason, I was sitting here and painting right here and literally thought I was going to pass out. And I couldn't figure out why. Because, like I said, I can't really smell anything right now. And it just got hard to breathe. So I opened the door and opened the window, got some air through here, and I started feeling better. And then it wasn't until I went to clean my airbrush and the airbrush cleaner had no effect. Then I really had a cleanup job. And I read it's acetone based. I had to go get acetone. And then I'm spraying the acetone through the gun in here. Yeah, it was just horrible. Yeah, that would have been cool with his arty face. Yeah. So I think John from Scully River Valley is actually working on some decals for me so that I can actually put because I can't print that small, but he said he's able to do it. Um, I actually want to put you guys' logos after I paint your figures, put your logos on your shirts or whatever. Um, he said the toughest one so far is trying to get the Doritos bag printed out for Tom's Dorito bag. Denatured alcohol. I actually tried some paint thinners and everything else. I had to go get the acetone, but I got the gun clean, tore it completely apart. But yeah, you know what? I may go to Home Depot and pick up some kind of respirator too, because for what brushes? Did I miss something? Frank, do yourself a favor and order the fine tip brushes. Could you post a link to those brushes, man? Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, well, like I said, John's working on those decals for me. He emailed me the other day, told me how they were coming along. Yeah, yeah. Which fine, please post those post those fine tip brushes, please. I mean, I have a lot of brushes and some fine tips, but can never have enough brushes. you seen the one that I had turned into. Let me switch the screen again. That's the one I had turned into mini prints with DJ on it, and he's still. I'm still waiting for the logo. John's working on DJ logo too, which. You know what, Daryl, I was thinking of doing this, but I noticed Vinny was just streaming it along a little bit ago at the same time. I actually just got on tonight just to work out some more bugs and just to do some talking, and Vinny came on and went off. I mean, I wouldn't mind this time slot. I really wouldn't. Um, but it's up in the air. I really don't want to step on Vinny's toes. Well, I think he'll be coming down past your way on his way to Colorado next spring. Maybe he could stop in and scan you, Jason. $187. Could you put the link? Go on Amazon and copy and paste that link. Put it in the chat. So yeah, Daryl, this has started as a pop-up stream, but yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. Yeah, but Jason, if I tried to stream at 8 o'clock on Mondays? Who would be in there? They all be in Tom's room. If I did it they'd be all in Heath's room. It's so Vinny does a couple streams throughout the week, so I don't really feel all that bad about 9 p.m. Eastern is not stepping on Anthony's toes. I don't think Bernard's going to Amherst. I am almost not 100%, but I am almost positive because it's just not enough turnaround time for him, and he's got so much stuff to do. Ah. I don't know. I'll find a place, Daryl, where I'll fit in there. I mean, I like where you've got a good spot where you're at. Oh, you're not too far from Canada. Especially if you don't have to drive all the way around, just swim across. So did anybody get the link for those brushes? Oh, camera moved. Well, thank you, Daryl. I appreciate that. 9 p.m. on Fridays. I'll have to make a note of that. Try it again next week. Um, Jason, you are now a moderator. If you want to post that link. So are you. And you've been helping me a lot too. So are you. No, that is not Cato Track. That is Bachman. And boy, did I spend a lot of time filing points on those tracks to get them to work properly. Yes, Lord, you became a tool. Well, we are. You're not. Doesn't mean you're the sharpest one in the box. There you go. Yep. So 9 p.m. Fridays sounds good. And CV, I made you a moderator too because you've been helping me out a lot with that paint information and whatnot. So I guess somebody posted up in the chat earlier. They were the ones that people were using to do here. Where's it at? 187 had mentioned about the brushes. So he had mentioned about those brushes. He's still in here. I mean, even if he puts a link in there, I just have to approve it. That's all. But there, 187. If you got the link, somebody put the link. Oh, that's funny. So I'm glad you guys all took turns stopping in here tonight. Anyway, Heath was here, Rick was here. Uh, Lots of people came in and went out, but let's see here. Let me go back on your channel. It says there's 10 people watching on here, but not showing me 7 likes. That's good. Turn the volume down before we get feedback. You don't have to be here, but I can figure out how to share from the Amazon app. Okay. Oh, from the app, I don't know. You'd have to use your browser, and then just copy and paste the. Well, you're probably on your phone too, so. Let's see if I can get this. AIEX, right? Fine tip. AIEX. Well, brush. Well, brush fine tip. I'm seeing 9. I'm seeing 10. I am not. Oh, that's 12 piece, but that's not the. Yeah, I'm not finding a 12 piece under that brand. Anti-shedding. Oh, here we got them. Got them. Copy. Yeah. And for some reason, the link's too long for me to post it. That's nuts. Welcome to the. Yeah, I made these all moderators. This so somebody could post that damn thing. But yeah, CV. I know exactly how kids are. Like I was telling Rick, I can't get my son Tim over here. He's got a associate's degree in business, a bachelor's degree in IT techie stuff from Slippery Rock University, and he streams and all and does his Dungeons and Dragons and all that stuff and works in that field. But I can't get him over here to do this stuff. In fact, when Tom had recommended this Alienware stuff to me, he's like, "That's overkill, Dad. You'll never use it all." but I like it. Do I hear 11? Trying to figure. Oh man. Yeah, it might be sold out. I seen a 12-piece set and was for fine details from that brand, but when I tried to copy and paste the link, it was just too long of a link. I don't know why that was. Oh, oh man. Good thing you didn't buy 60. You can never have enough. Add more cameras and everything else to your layout. I'll be right back here, guys. Hold on. Give you guys a little treat. All right, babe. I don't know what's too many wheels. Uh, and my eyes are too bad. That's the bad thing about my eyes and big steamers. Too many wheels. Oh, there's a rerailer around the corner. Unfortunately, it's a curved one. I should get one of those plastic sticks though, but they're not long enough for a big boy. Homemade motion, block detectors tonight, huh? It's the Stream Master. That's fun. Oh, want to start again? And that dang thing did it again. I don't know. Ah, too many wheels, man. Too many wheels. Old big boy back up there. Oh man. I did not see that. For DCCEX with Wi-Fi. So I tried the DCCEX with Wi-Fi, and Tom had actually made it for me, and it was okay. I had it on a test. I don't like using my phone for the controls. Yeah, I got the Tom's trains and things. I had him make us for me the whole crap and cabangle, all the power cords, everything. But after using it, yeah, it's all it's crapped up to be. But I just don't like controlling from my phone. Maybe I'll make that a giveaway one of these days. Carvel Studios. What's up, train nerds? Sorry, I didn't see you come in. I was switching locos out. Ah. Yeah, I have the, because I use the Protege Express, I mean Protege Elite kind of thing. There's one over here at my desk, but and I have the Wi-Fi module where I could actually use Engine Driver or whatever. But I just don't like using my phone, so. I have not heard of a way to use a regular throttle because most of these throttles are um, specific to their control unit. So I don't think you can use a regular throttle. You know the nice thing about the MRC controllers, the Elite controllers, is they're dummy proof. All the instructions are right on the back of the controllers. Yeah, plumber, tear apart another controller, stick your phone inside it. That's about the only way you're going to get one. And until somebody makes one, I'm sure you know, being that it's Bluetooth or Wi-Fi or whatever, I'm sure somebody could come up with one. But as yet, I haven't seen one. Ask Tom. Tom's trains and things. See if he can build one, or if he knows somebody up that has those. I mean, that man could probably flush his toilet with an Arduino. That, as far as that stuff, I would have to say Tom. Tom. Oh, oh, brother. I don't know how many. Still only got 7 likes on here. Hey, just got home, saw the train sitting there. Playing again. Well, there you go, plumber. A proto throttle. Never heard of it. Probably because it's not cheap. $500 for a controller. No, only. You guys better get on the phone and ask Uncle Heath for that for Christmas. Yeah, well, I could take my airbrush and make an engineer's stand and just glue my throttle to it. No, thanks. Hey, it's just fun talking with you guys. It's it's been interesting. The one thing that bothers me about all this live streaming, and I don't know how you guys ever, it's probably going to take me forever, is that stupid 10-second delay where you guys text something, I reply, and you guys don't hear the reply for another 10 seconds. No wonder some people fall behind the chat so much. But Rock has one. Wow. Craziness. Well, it's 10 o'clock. Much to do tomorrow. I have a funeral. For you guys that don't know, I work at a cemetery. I have a funeral tomorrow morning, so I am going to get off here as well. Um, I thank you guys for coming. Hit that like button on the way out. And maybe 9 o'clock Fridays will be the time. Daryl, that was a nice suggestion. It's not stepping on anybody's toes. And until I see you guys next time, have a great night.